Thank goodness for Saudi Arabia when you take a look at the money that Chelsea have made by flogging the players that they really didn't want overseas. João Felix, the latest one, who'll be making the move for 30 million euros. You take a look at who Chelsea have brought in so far. Meanwhile, this summer, God, again, Jan, it's a lot of ins and outs.
You mean the best club in the world? This is the best club in the world.
Yes, indeed. Don't start the Chelsea fans. Get angry.
Why shouldn't I'm just waiting for Shaka's power ranking of the Premier League now is quite interesting. But you have to say to them, they are fair to their kind of plan. They have a defined kind of players they want to get in. But when we now see that they are linked to Xavi Simons, I mean, that is Nkunku again, isn't it? I mean, yes, Nkunku had his injuries, but there is something about that. We were talking about how you spend your money. Go for the big ones, I understand. Go for the biggest talents, yes, I understand. But if you take these players, I mean, João Felix is the best example, isn't he? You just get a feeling, when did he last have 5-6 games where he played well? He's one of those floaters. He's just floating around between the big clubs, and now we end up in the Saudis. So Chelsea, they are truthful to their strategy, but I'm not sure that they have to take all the numbers they do. I mean, go for the big ones, but I can't understand why they have to go for so many of them.
You've seen Simons play more than us, Jan. How would you describe him? How would he fit in the Premier League? He's only 22.
Yeah, yes, he is. And I mean, it's unfair. I mean, in our time, we need him to be good straight away. Back in the days, this was a young kid who will take his time and improve to be a good player. Now you're going to be a finished article. I'm not sure about Simons, that he will take the next step. How will he do Chelsea better? You just get a feeling that they have that kind of personality, and I use the phrase personality for a reason. There are so many players on that personal level. He's a brilliant player, but is he able to take the next step into that? He's been linked to Bayern Munich. He's been linked to different clubs. Will he take the next step? And don't they have that kind of type of player in their team?
Will he take the next step, Jan, in your opinion?
Oh, you made a valid point. He's 22. I mean, there are players now world-class who were on loan. Martin Ødegaard were on loan, came back, took the next step. Real Sociedad, captain of Arsenal. You never know by these players. But there's something about Xavi Simons' temperament I'm not 100% convinced of. Is he the guy that can go from being a good player and then turn himself into the great player? I mean, there are some players you see that potential. I'm not sure about Xavi Simons.
What about Hato? What can you tell us about him, Jan?
The Ajax defender. They
is that it?
Yeah, we are talking about the same guy. Yes. I have to put on my glasses now.
Yes.
They say he's the biggest talent in Europe in terms of defense. I saw, because I knew we were going to talk a bit about him, so I did a bit searching here. Here it is anyway, and he's played 112 appearances in 3 seasons for the Ajax first team. He is 19. They say he's a good player. You see, he's 5'11". And that I do understand, because they say his weakness is headers. The aerial duels is his weakness. But they say in Holland, this is one of the biggest defender talents they've ever had, or for many years. So I guess that's what I mean about Chelsea. If you're interested in one of those, but Xavi Simons will be the guys you already have, you know. But this defender, they say, is the next big thing. So hopefully we'll see you in the Premier League.
Will Chelsea be in the title race come May, Jan?
But that's interesting now, the power ranking. If you do the transfer window now, you will go Liverpool, you will go Arsenal, you will go Chelsea, and then you will go Manchester City.
Chelsea ahead of City.
That is... I think so now. They're the best club in the world, so they have to go for it. So, yeah, Chelsea got to go for it. I'm not sure. It's interesting, but we will talk much more about this when you're getting close. I know Manchester City, by the bookies, are on 3rd position. But have they improved very much? Do they rely that Rodri is coming back? Is Guardiola taking the next step? If you see PSG, all these teams, intense, not so many passes, going for it, counter-attacks. I mean, when was the last time you saw a counter-attack at Manchester City? It's going to be a very interesting season to see if they are able to make the next step in the trend of football. And we say that in a Pep Guardiola, who is always the guy who were ahead of everybody else. I think it's too easy to put it down only to Rodri for Manchester City to take the next step.
So what's more likely, Jan? Chelsea to be in the title race come May, say with 2 or 3 games to go, or Chelsea not making the top 4?
I would say that the confidence they have, I think they will use the Club World Cup to have a fantastic start of the Premier League season. But I still think that there will be a battle for them also to come in top 4, because it's going to be unbelievable tight this season.
Did you answer my question?
No.
No? Would you like to answer the question?
No, I didn't get it. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't think that Chelsea can take the next step.
Right.
But I'm sure they're doing a lot of right things at Chelsea at the moment. We have to give them credit for that. And we also have to give them credit, although there are people who don't like this Club World Cup, but the way they played in the final, we have to give them a big compliment for that. And if they can take some of that into the new season, and use that way of their playing, and Maresca can only get better with this team. So young kids will get him to play the way they want. So I can see Chelsea be up there.
Yeah, remember Chelsea only won the Club World Cup though because of the pitch, according to Stevie. Chelsea fans.
yeah, exactly. I was on that show.
Chelsea should move to New Jersey.
Yeah, you should. Commute to there. Just a reminder, the ESPN FC on your screens throughout the week. Be sure to join us.